Hey guys, welcome back and happy Saturday. Happy 4th of July weekend. All right, guys. Well, we're back to talk about some more Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Dubai crossover drama because not only have the women from the Real Housewives of Dubai clap back at Lisa Rinna, which we talked about, but Lisa Rinna is being a little bit shady herself, which are we surprised? I want to say no. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we know that Lisa Rinna put up a post that was deleted. She didn't commit to it, and that's one of the things that you don't do in the Housewives world because everything lives on the internet. You have a lot of fans who love the shows. Sometimes people love to even hate watch you, and for Lisa Rinna, she has both, to be fair. She made a post that said, "We fight on our show. If we fight with Garcelle, we are all of a sudden called a racist. That's bullshit. I will not accept that. I will express myself when and how I want. I'm not afraid of any of you hoes. And if you are just so triggered by our show, and a lot of you pussies are, go watch Dubai." And everyone was like, hold on, wait, what? She used hoes and also called the audience pussies. So this is what we talked about in our last video, to which a lot of the women responded. Like, what are you talking about, girl? Kelly Dodd even responded. So I guess we have a little Orange County crossover too. And she said, "Isn't Rinna a lefty? Haha, now she's another victim of the liberal playbook. When you can't win an argument, just call them racist." Caroline D, XB, said, "Go watch Dubai. Lisa Rinna, what did you mean by that?" And Caroline Stanberry said, Of course, Chanel Ayan clapped back. And this is all leading up to before Lisa Rinna actually clapped back again. And Chanel said, "Rinna, Africa called and they want their lips back. Keep Dubai out of your mouth and your mess." Okay. Tune in next Wednesday at 9 p.m. for a brand new episode of Dubai. Lisa Milan said she doesn't want this heat. We're not Beverly Hills. We will drag her right up off that doctor's table to the desert. Now, Caroline also reposted this and it said, "The girls are fighting. Get your girl from Beverly Hills before she writes any more checks that her ass can't cash." I was told that, this is the third time Lisa Rinna mentioned our show in a shady or negative way. Keep your posts and aggressions directed at the women on your show. Tread lightly, Rinna. Your words posts are reckless and disrespectful. Calling people pussies and hoes on your public page, it's not so classy. And I agree with that. I don't think it's classy at all. But according to page 6, Lisa Rinna sarcastically promoted Real Housewives of Dubai amid the Chanel Ayan fraud. So it's not over until Lisa Rinna says it's over, right? Now, we know that she went on this whole mess. In Real Housewives of Dubai, they're currently airing their first season. Some people are liking it. Some people don't love it at all. But I always think that when it comes to a first season of a show, we have to give a little bit of leeway to see how they're going to navigate the show. We have to get to know the women. It's kind of a whole process. A lot of people weren't even interested in Real Housewives of Potomac until like season 3 or 4. Salt Lake City, I'm guessing because of the Jen Shaw, arrest and stuff. That's why season 2, everyone was starting to tune in, even people who didn't watch season 1. And I've had a lot of people message me about that. And for Dubai, listen, there's always a good scandal somewhere. So I'm sure it's just a matter of time. Real Housewives of Dubai, which is currently airing its first season, follows the lives of Chanel Ayan, Caroline Stanberry, Sarah Al-Madani, Caroline Brooks, Nina Ali, and Lisa Milan. In a second slide, Lisa Rinna shared a promo of the Dubai ladies, and she said, "Watch the Real Housewives of Dubai Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Bravo." In a second slide, she said, "My advice to you is you need to bring the same kind of energy you just brought to me to your show. Cheers." Okay. I mean, listen, Lisa Rinna, you're reaching here, girl. And the sarcasm going back, like, this is my only problem. And I've said this time and time again. It's literally what Caroline said. Don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. I've heard this my entire life. and how that applies to this situation here is because Lisa Rinna is talking about the other women. She's talking about the show. She's putting reckless stuff out there on social media. And then when the women are clapping back, sure, she goes back and forth, but it almost seems as if she's unraveling before our very eyes. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not in the house with Lisa Rinna. I'm not having conversations with her, but I do know a few people who are close to her who they're saying like, listen, she's going through it right now. She's having a hard time. She's watching the show back. She's having to relive the loss of her mother. And I don't know if she's like projecting or going, in on the other women because she needs to place her aggression somewhere. I'm not exactly sure. But instead of attacking the new franchise, who I'm sure they're all super supportive of the Beverly Hills women and excited to be housewives, why I don't understand why even mention them. Like, mention a different show. Mention Real Housewives of Miami. Mention Real Housewives of New York. They had an awful season. Orange County, terrible seasons, the last few. Mention one of them. But why are you going to drag in our new housewives? And I don't understand the context of what she was trying to say. So I agree with Caroline when she's like, what did you mean by that? I'm like, yeah, I want to know exactly what you meant by that as well. Now, guys, getting back to it, I want you to go ahead and comment with your unfiltered opinions. What are your thoughts about Lisa Rinna and her clapback, her like kind of, oh, well, guys, go tune in. And if you guys brought the same energy to me that you brought to your show, then it would probably be a better show, which is exactly what she was trying to say in a nonchalant way. It's their first season. Do you remember your first season, Lisa Rinna? And also, they're starting this franchise together. Lisa Rinna came into an already well-oiled working machine. I think at the end of the day, I would never want to see anyone lose their job, but it sounds like Lisa Rinna might need to be put on pause. Just like Dorinda Medley, they did the same thing to Bronwyn Wyndham Burke. They didn't put her on pause, but they fired her and gave her a season, like they took her off the show because there was just too much going on around her. And they felt like at this point, the show wasn't that healthy for Bronwyn Wyndham Burke. I'm wondering when an executive, Andy Bravo, when they're going to make the same decision about Lisa Rinna. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, Ryan Bailey, when we had him on for our Beverly Hills recap, said something to the effect of, I think Lisa Rinna will stay on the show as long as the show's on. And then I've talked to some other people who are like, I wouldn't be surprised if Lisa got kicked off the show. That's my question for you, though. Would you want Lisa kicked off the show, or do you like her on the show because she brings the mess? Because some people, I agree with the concept of you don't have to like someone, but you can still enjoy watching them. So that's why I wanted to ask you guys. And on your way out, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.